In their final regular season game, the Warriors blew out the New Orleans Pelicans by a final score of 128 to 107. And the Warriors, after this victory, they really controlled their own destiny coming into this, and they clinched the number 3 seed in the West, and I'm overjoyed with this. It's important to have better seeding in the NBA playoffs, and the Warriors did so, and they've won 5 games in a row. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better end of the season. You know, despite not having Curry, which definitely sucks, the Warriors were able to do the best without him. And they won 5 games in a row heading into the playoffs. I mean, we have so much momentum now going into the playoffs. And so, you know, really the stage is set now. We're just going to have to wait on the play-in tournament and whatever. But the Warriors are going to be in the playoffs very soon. Tonight was an incredible game from Klay Thompson. He looks like his old self back before, you know, obviously his horrible injuries, and he had 41 points tonight. He was looking amazing. He was looking like Steph Curry tonight. He was incredible. He was in really, you know, he was in his zone. He was amazing, and he did awesome. I loved Klay Thompson tonight. He was 16 of 29, so he shot over 50%, and he only played 31 minutes. So to get that, you know, all those points in that time is really awesome. Warriors also had Jordan Poole get 22 points. That 1-2 punch of Jordan Poole, Klay Thompson, and even Wiggins on some nights, even though Wiggins didn't play tonight, is really effective, and I love that. And Kuminga off the bench with 18 points. I've been loving Kuminga's production. Damian Lee off the bench had 11 as well. I mean, the bench in this game was a big part of it. They really, you know, figured out the Pelicans. No Pelican had over 19 points, so none of them broke 20 points. And Najee Marshall had 19 points. He was their leading scorer. Gary Clark had 17 for them and 12 for Jose Alvarado. But, you know, the Warriors, I'm so happy with this victory. You know, the next stop is the playoffs, the first round. We're ultimately trying to win another one of these, a championship. And I think the Warriors are well equipped. I think, honestly, if Steph Curry can come back, we're going to have a decent chance. And I'm really happy. So right now, you know, the Suns and Grizzlies are the 1 and 2 seeds, and we obviously have to figure out the play-in tournament to figure out those seedings. But yeah, I mean, the Warriors, as of right now, you know, it's uncertain. You know, it's going to be the Jazz or the Nuggets, and we have to figure that out based on who wins and loses today. But that will be decided, you know, very, very shortly. But yeah, the Warriors did great tonight. I mean, really, these past 5 games are, you know, just a great, you know, performances. I mean, you know, we first beat the Jazz in an incredible comeback. We beat the Kings without 3 of our best players. We beat the Lakers in a pretty dominant victory with a really good Klay Thompson performance. And then we beat the Spurs in a really, you know, good victory once again with Kuminga playing well. And then tonight, of course, with Klay Thompson once again playing great. So you can't ask for much more. I mean, this is just an incredible run right now by the Warriors, you know, this 5-game win streak. And I really hope, really hope this momentum can be, you know, brought into round 1. And obviously we still need to know when Stephen Curry will come back. It's looking right now that there's optimism that he will be back by even maybe game 1 of the playoffs, but I feel like that even could be stretching it. So, you know, likely he'll be back by early to mid first round, but we need Curry, I think, for the playoffs. I think right now, you know, it's definitely hard to tell where he, what we're missing, sort of, because we've won 5 games in a row. So one might think on Curry, you know, not having him isn't the worst thing ever. But I think we definitely need him for the playoffs. And I think once we have him, if he returns to where he was in, you know, his best part of the season this season, I think really the Warriors are the team to beat. I think if we can get a, you know, healthy Curry back, Klay can play like he's playing right now, Poole can play like he's playing right now, Wiggins can stay in the lineup and play well. I mean, I just don't see how the Warriors would be taken down. With that being said, you know, we still got to get past this first round, and I think it's going to be really interesting. But the Warriors are officially in the playoffs. This was game 82, last game of the regular season. All of it, you know, came to this, and yeah, I'm happy to say I recapped in a way. You know, I obviously missed like 13 games while I was on my desert trip, but I talked about those when I came back. So all 82 regular season games have been talked about in some way, shape, or form. And I'm really happy for the playoffs now. We got a long way to go in these long playoffs. And yeah, so anyways, guys, that'll do it. Warriors beat the Pelicans 128-107 after their full schedule. The Warriors finish with a 53-29 record, and the Pelicans finish with a 36-46 record. So let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, go Warriors.